Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to CnC Zero Hour. Welcome back to the World Series 2022. Welcome back to another round one. Today is a cool one. We've got SPL with the yellow color, and he is the USA Laser. We're on imminent victory, and he's in the south position. I say it's a cool one because he's a strong player. I don't know if he's quite one of the favorites to win, but he's definitely a very strong player. I've been spamming a lot, and on his day, he actually performs very, very well. So yeah, he's one to watch out for. I wouldn't be surprised if he was able to make it like to the quarterfinals or semifinals or something like that. Put it that way. Up in the north, we have XS Madara with the Cyan, and he's playing with the China Vanilla, I believe. Probably should have been paying attention. Maybe China Vanilla. Yeah, all the way up in the north with the Cyan China Vanilla. I think it is. Anyway. So yeah, I think Madara, we can't put him in the same category as SPL. I think SPL is the favorite to win this set. But yeah, I haven't seen that much of Madara, maybe ever or lately. I think he's pretty good, but yeah, still obviously we're picking SPL here, but we will see what he's able to get done. He's going for the oil cap. He's got the Red Guard veterancy. He has the capture upgrade in play already, but SPL, of course, is already on top of it, watching what the opponent is doing, and already on it. Takes out 2 Red Guards very, very quick. This Dozer is even going to escape with its life, not going to be hit. Behind this, Madara is going for probably a Gatlix. SPL is already on that as well because he's already upgraded to the tow. Tow missile. The next unit is a V, and it's going to be a very fully loaded one, whereas this one is more empty. The Lix is going to be researching a Gatling, but it is still probably a way off. It is now in play. SPL making a dash for it, trying to get a little bit more damage done to this Helix, but the Gatlix actually chases it down and takes it down completely. But there is another V on the way, and this one's a fully loaded V against the half-dead Helix. That Helix is definitely going to lose the engagement. Helix suicides itself. So in total, that is like a 2.7k unit for 2 empty Vs of the US, because all of them MDs got evac'd. So it's definitely a negative trade-off there. But he does have himself 1 oil over on the left-hand side now, so it's probably funded part of the loss or all of the loss. Couple of Gats now out from Madara. Needs to line them up in a perfect line and then attack these MDs both together. I imagine the laser lock here is going to be instantaneous here from SPL. I don't think he's going to be messing around. Laser turret over on the left-hand side. He will be able to afford that without upgrading his power, by the way. Unlike a super weapon, you will need to actually upgrade it if you're a super weapon making an EMP. More Vs for reinforcements over on the right-hand side. SPL very smoothly picks them all up. Now going to start putting pressure on Madara's main base. I think SPL fully controlling the game. I think he's got the stronger armor here as well. So far, a lot of Red Guard going down. Actually, Madara is actually ahead in XP, even though he killed a Helix. That's kind of unreal. Did Helix only get 36 XP? I find that kind of strange. I do find that kind of strange. Unless he didn't get the XP from it because the killing shot maybe came from the V, which died and then didn't return an XP or something like that. It's very strange. Yeah, you'd think a big expensive Gatlix would give you more XP than that, but yeah, something weird happened there. I'd probably have to rewatch the replay and analyze that. Not sure how much a Helix gives you in XP, but you would imagine it's more than 100. Red Guard captures the middle building, so Madara's not getting like completely outclassed here. He's not been obliterated in a couple of minutes, but he's still under a lot of pressure. There's a lot of Vs here, and I'm pretty sure that some of these are fully loaded as well. Strategy center now being built. Madara needs something else here. He needs like a bunker built or ECMs. He does take out 1 V. These Vs do go a little bit too close. There are now MiGs up. That's something that you could do. I would say a bunker does need to be here as well. The MiGs now do have the napalm, but they are suiciding themselves. 1 MiG goes down for 1 V. SPL being very good with the micro so far. 1 more V does go down as I say that though. But all of these Gats are slowly but surely thinning out. And with only 2 MiGs, you're imagining that these are going to be able to break through and finish the job. Another Red Guard is on the way, but it's not going to make too much of a difference. There is a Gatlix on the way, as well as the Napalm MiGs. The coordination of the attacks here from Madara on this army have been decent, but the problem is when Vs are anti-air, anti-stealth, anti-infantry, anti-tank, anti-everything, Vs just unfortunately do wreck everything. And these Gats now are... yeah, all wrecked. The trucks are wrecked. The Vs are in the base now on top of the airfield. Gats are going to chase them down. This ambulance might get picked off. Ultimately, SPL's causing so much damage here, and the next wave will then be ready to go. Blaze Lock comes in here on the Gat. Dozer's been picked off. Is that the second Dozer? I think that is the second Dozer. War Factory going to be worked on next. Still no trucks over here because the MDs are still present. And yeah, it's just been solid play, as you would expect from SPL, to be honest, or as I would expect. So far, laser locks, the V micro, the build order, the oil deny, everything's spot on, and that's why I like watching these kind of replays when there's very few mistakes. SPL, did he make even one mistake there? Hard to say so, but he did have the stronger army though, which is the USA laser. Okay, jumping into the reverse then, we have SPL now with a China Vanilla. This is where it will get interesting. How will he play with the weaker army against the stronger one? So yeah, SPL with the China Vanilla in the yellow in the top of imminent victory. Down to the south, we've got Madara with the Cyan USA laser. Yeah, we started 64 players in the World Series, and I've casted quite a few sets so far, so we're probably already down to like 50 or maybe less than that. Nah, probably around 50, maybe just slightly higher actually. Don't think I've casted 14, have I? Maybe we have, I don't know. Probably getting close to it. Yeah, anyone wondering when I was playing my games? I was supposed to play them actually today, which is Sunday the 16th. I was ready at 11 AM GMT. Warmed up like 1 or 2 hours before. Ready for my opponent, only for him to, just a few minutes before we were due to start, he wrote to me saying there's been a power cut in his country and we need to delay at least 30 minutes to an hour. With an hour and a half and still no news, so the games were called off. So, yeah, a bit annoying sometimes when someone... I know it can't be helped if he's got power issues and whatever, but still annoying when he's wasted like 3 hours of my time. Like the warm-up, ready for the game, is preparing for the games, only to have to wait for an hour and a half for him to not arrive. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. It is. But yeah, I'll still try and play the games. I would rather play him rather than a disqualification happen. Madara coming in now with 1V, being quite annoying. He is taking quite a bit of damage on this 1V though. Would like to see him pick off this Gat though. Ooh, takes one more shot to the face with the V. Don't go close to the red guard because you will go low. Yeah, there you go. Bad mistake there from Madara, because now he's got the UAV drone. He might not actually get out there alive. That's if he starts moving now. Never mind, gets chased down by the outpost. War Factory, Barracks, Airfield from SPL. SPL has gone for pretty much the same build order. Bunker slightly further forward over on the left. Protects the oil cap. The oil cap denial has not come in. And it's actually a no eco from Madara while I've been talking. The whole time I didn't even fully realize it's a no eco. Straight across the map, V goes low once again. SPL's got the economy advantage. He just needs to hold. He's going around the airfield, finds the dozer. I wonder if SPL is researching mines on here, because if those mines spawn when the Vs are anywhere near it, can cause massive problems. The mines have not spawned yet, but they could do. Oh man, you should, oh my god, you should have finished the airfield, man. You should not have given that time, because even if the Vs were over here and those mines spawned, you would have then been trapped anyway. So that airfield had to be taken down. That's the only thing I thought SPL could be making on there. He's not going to be making a Helix or MiGs whilst your Vs are right there. It has to be mines. Why didn't he just finish it off? Because that would have been such a big problem for SPL to continue to deal with. Huge mistake there from Madara. But that's where the experience and the proness, let's say, of SPL is coming in. That's what differentiates these good players from great players. Madara's just vacating his base. He's just going to go straight in for the kill, which I kind of like, really. Just needs to finish off that airfield. Don't step on the mines again, please. Please finish off the airfield. Oh, my. Please finish off the airfield. Don't know why you wouldn't finish off the airfield, because those MiGs could land on there later on, or maybe another MiG's made from there, and that could be the difference between winning and losing the game. Chinooks back in the base are going to go down. The MiGs are now up with napalm. The only dozer remaining is back there, and this is the... well, it would be the last remaining airfield if he'd have killed that one. You know what? Based on like how well Madara is still kind of doing, even though he stepped on all the mines. Imagine if he didn't step on the mines, we'd be looking at a 1-1 scoreline here. He is staying in the radiation though, by the way, and that Gat's going to probably come out and finish the V. Don't know why he'd stay on the radiation. Yeah, goes down. GG. Yeah, if he didn't step on the mines, I'm convinced he could have won the game, honestly. I'm convinced he could have, just with a slightly better decision making on finishing that airfield. He could have been looking at a 1-1 scoreline there, which you probably would take with a China Vanilla against Laser. Okay, jumping into the next match. We're on Oil Rampage this time, and we got SPL down in the south with the China Nuke in the yellow color. Oil Rampage is a map made by TK Leo, really good map maker. Listens to all the feedback of the pros and stuff like that, and yeah, he's got a few maps in the World Series. I think like 2 or 3 maps in the World Series are his. Forest of Camelot is another one by him as well. Madara up in the top right with the Cyan. He's playing with the GLA Vanilla. Okay, double barracks opener there for SPL. Interesting matchup, to be fair. Nuke against GLA on this particular map. I think you still have to favour the GLA just because it is quite campy, quite a lot of safe oils. But the advantage that the Chinas have is that you produce the red guards in 2, so you can generally get your oils quite quickly and more efficiently. Okay, secondary barracks gets sold there, gets a little bit of cash back. The only reason he built 2 is so one can purchase the capture upgrade, and the other one can just focus on making the red guards. SPL with a bit of coordination issues there. He's waypointing his red guard over to the right, but actually needed to go over to the left. Not major, but it is going to slow him down a tiny little bit. It can be the difference between his first technical being able to deny these or not, which can impact the game quite a bit. Depends if that technical heads over there or not. There is a 70% tunnel. It's probably going to get up. The Battlemaster is going to be there to run over the RPGs there. Madara behind this is going to grab himself 3 oils, 4 oils, 5 oils. Tech RPG is ready from Madara. One thing I wouldn't mind from the GLA is a worker sent right across the map from the beginning. Grab hold of that. And then when you bring your Tech RPG can go inside of that as well and then kill that oil. I wonder if the red guard still beats it or not though. Tech RPG is going to go for one of the dozers, but he's going to lose his technical. I do not like that. Losing the first technical is major. Rather than lose that just for one dozer, I'd rather him actually keep it alive and harass a load of trucks over and over again to keep SPL as busy as possible. Madara is actually going for quads, interestingly, against the Nuke. Does take down the Battlemaster anyway, but yeah, you have to question why are there no Scorpions. Red guard on the right is going to run to its death. Does find this worker building a second tunnel though. SPL has got more oils. It's got all of those. All of those. Just needs to get this last one now in his base. Quad pushing out here from Madara, going to take out one of the oils, but the bunker is going to do quite a bit of damage to these quads, but I think, yeah, that oil is going to go down. Madara applying pressure on the left-hand side as well, wants to take down these oils desperately. I think he's doing a good job, to be fair. He's not got his own second supply though. Palace is on the way. Second arms dealer is already built. Overlord is already out from SPL. Maybe he's going to start deploying a nuke straight away as well. He's building a CC first so he doesn't get hunted. Second oil has gone down. Quad's pushing on the right hand side as well. Battlemaster will go down. Will it take any quads with it at all? Looks like maybe not, actually. Madara doing kind of okay, but the problem is he's against Overlord's ECMs already, and he has subliminal meshing in play. So these tunnels are going to be pushed back quite easily. Lotus is capturing one of Madara's oils. Does get it as well, but Madara is actually pushed all the way down the right hand side and actually taking down another oil. So SPL is quite a few oils down, 3 oils down, less than 5 minutes into the game. But he has captured one of them, so that's a difference of 2. So currently is 1 oil down. Refinery only just being captured by Madara, a little bit slow. Palace almost finished. You need the Jean-Michel to stop these overlords. Probably need a lot of defenses as well because these overlords are already coming. There's quite a lot of them. It does run into a bunker though, this one. That's a pretty bad move there by SPL. A lot of scorpions now as well. 4 scorpions. Whoa, what is going on with SPL, man? I was just bigging him up at the start of this set and all of a sudden we got a couple of overlords just completely sent to their deaths. SPL not paying attention with where those going. Where are they going? Literally a very big misclick there by SPL. They should have been heading over there. I don't know why he's clicked him into the base. Looks like they're all waypointed into the base. SPL working his way up to level 3. Only needs a few more kills and he's going to be level 3. Carpet and artillery could be devastating there for Madara. Madara trying to take out one overlord. Looks like he might be able to get it. Yeah, does get it. But this other overlord is going crazy on these scorpions. Does take out a lot of scorpions. Scorpions quite weak in comparison to the overlords. These overlords, where does SPL keep going, man? And Madara trying to hold, but where is the Jean-Michel? He's had time to research the fortified structure, but where is the Jean-Michel? Because this could have been completely stopped by one Jean-Michel. Lotus just kind of chilling there on the left. SPL with quite a heavy presence now of overlords in the middle. Jean-Michel has gone to work now, actually, on this overlord here. Yeah, more and more stuff being cleared. SPL is now level 3. Jean-Michel snipes another overlord. That 2 overlord here, clearing even more tunnels. Over on the right side, SPL's lost 1 overlord, but he's also taken out an oil. SPL's got a crazy amount of overlords now, 6 in his base. He's just literally going full overlord spam. Even a 3rd war factory deployed over on the right hand side. There is 4 battle busters, but I'm not convinced they are full. Only 1 full. First market being deployed by Madara. He's floating 12k, by the way. An angry mob is out, but without the AK-47s. Here comes the artillery, here comes the carpet, and here comes the mines from SPL onto Madara's base. Artillery comes in, hits the bunker. Here comes a mine drop on top of the battle busters, but the battle busters are already too quick. They go inside of the tunnel. Carpet bomb takes out another bunker, and overlords now pressing deep into the base. It's going to be a massive overlord versus battle bus fight, but these battle busters are quite empty. Only 1 of them is seemingly full. This one's quite full as well, actually. The 2 are full. But the ECM micro is very, very nice. And all of the stuff there for Madara is going down. More battle busters back at home also going onto the top of the mines. And yeah, SPL is going crazy in the base of Madara. A lot of tunnels going down. He's actually approaching level 5. He's already level 4. Madara has been defeated. Yeah, well played there from SPL. Massive overlord spam. It pretty much sums it up, and he extends his lead there to 3-0. Okay, jumping into the reverse then, let's see how this will be played differently. I'm interested to see how the GLA will be played differently for sure by SPL. Up in the top right of Oil Rampage, we've got the red player with the GLA Vanilla, which is SPL. Down in the bottom left, we've got XS Madara with the Cyan China Nuke. One thing that annoys me about Zero Hour is actually when you're watching a replay, you're locked to 30 FPS. So you notice when you're scrolling around, the screen always looks like this. Unless you do some crazy frame interpolation upgrade to 60 FPS later on, which has its drawbacks as well and glitches and stuff like that. But yeah, if you watch a match multiplayer, it looks so smooth. It's like chalk and cheese, honestly. The difference. Madara is going for 1 war factory and double barracks. It is slightly different to what SPL did, because SPL I think went for 2 supplies from the beginning. Madara spamming loads and loads of red guards. Needs to win 5 games, remember, and he's only got 1 more chance. If he loses this, he's got no more chances. That's it. Red guard going at the mountain, looking for a worker, but the worker's already been building a tunnel down there, which is already up. Tunnel over on the left-hand side by SPL, and over on the right-hand side. But this one's going to be found by a Battlemaster. Battlemaster is going to shut that one down. Yeah, Madara's going to focus on killing it. Tech RPG grabs himself a bunker. Is that Battlemaster doing damage to itself? I think so. Either way, it's probably going to go down to this RPG. Yeah, Madara behind this is going to grab himself a ton of oils. He hasn't got that one, though. Hasn't got his refinery. Technical is in the base. Technical there goes down. This RPG is not going to achieve too much. Technical there looks like it's been cleared as well. But yeah, Madara's still not been on a second supply and already not building a prop or anything. He's just floating 4.9k. Bit disappointing to see. I would like him to see him doing something. At least being on that supply, I find crazy. It's like such a macro map. You need to be on top of everything. You can be in such a massively strong position. You can have such an advanced base and loads of buildings very quick on this map because there's so much money and so many oils. But yeah, that supply is quite slow for my liking. Madara did grab him 1 oil on SPL's side. Madara has pushed SPL right back to his base, but SPL's got a load of oils. He's building a load of tunnels. He's already on a palace. A second arms dealer is being built. Actually, a third arms dealer because that fake has just been upgraded. Madara's gone quite heavy on the Battlemasters. Helix now being prepared. But yeah, Madara's floating like 10k now, so he's just not kept up with his macro. There should be a supply already over here. There should be like a 3rd war factory. There should already be a nuke being built, for example. That prop should have already been ready. There should be already overlords across the map. So yeah, he's quite far behind from where I would like him to be honest. 3rd arms dealer is going to be up from SPL. Yeah, notice like SPL's basically already got a market finished. It's going to be upgraded to a real one soon. He's like on 4th arms dealer. Jarman Kel's already out. All the oils are already secure. 3rd supply already taken. So yeah, SPL has got his macro on lockdown. He's like floating less than 2k, so he's spending everything. Whereas Madara, he's just loading up a bunker lex, just made 2 overlords. Yeah, he's giving SPL loads of breathing room, which you do not want to do against a player like SPL. Don't want to give him any chance whatsoever. Yeah, the reason I'd build the nuke is for the nuke mix, honestly. 3rd supply now being built. It's very far away, though. I still think it's worth doing a perfect supply, just because you've got a load of money in the bank and a load of oils. I still think it's worth getting the perfect supply. Subliminal messaging is in play. Stinger site now being built. Another stinger site being built. 2 helixes. Barracks being placed down over on the right side. I mean, what does he want to do? Does he want to camp this out? Does he want to start building bunkers and stuff like that? Battle Bus is going to make his way into the base. Against the Helixes, might not do so well. Helixes are not even moving at the moment. Is now, so that Battle Bus might go down. Needs to micro the Helixes back, though, when it does take down the Battle Bus. Scorpion's all going to be killed. That Helix is going way too close to the Battle Bus. Battle Bus does get hull moded regardless, but that oil probably will get killed. There's a bit of a traffic jam going on here in Madara's base. Oil gets killed. He suicided his army. Kills one Battlemaster. I can see the isotope stability has been purchased there by Madara. A lot of quads. We're actually on 5 arms dealers for SPL. 5 arms dealers. But SPL is just kind of chilling. There is no time for chilling here. You do not want to go late game against the GLA, even if you are Nuke. That Nuke should have already been built, in my view. Should be already on Nuke Mix. Yeah, notice the difference. SPL was not hanging around in the previous game. He had loads of Overlords in the base of the GLA, like very, very quick. Whereas here, Madara is just chilling a little bit. And giving the GLA time to make 5 arms dealers, a ton of units, and a massive line of tunnels and stingers. Technical pushing down the right-hand side. Is he going to be able to get in and do anything? It's a very good question. Drops off 1 terrorist. Tries to get down to the bottom right to kill an oil, but does not achieve his target. Does take out 1 dozer. There is no CC in play, so that is the last dozer, but what's the chances of SPL being able to find it on such a narrow map? If there was a technical that you could see where the dozer was, could go straight down there and kill it. Nuclear missile is now in play. Nuke Mix might be not very far off. The reactor there is on overdrive mode, so it's a little bit of damage. To itself needs to get repaired. 1 oil picked off over on the right hand side. If the Nuke Mix come into play very soon, there's prime target here, which is a load of Scorpions. Could do some good damage. One Overlord gets sniped by the Jarman. 1 unit that could be good for SPL is Scud launchers, you know. Could really cause some damage here to the Battlemasters. To the Gats, to the ECMs. Slowly but surely you might kill the Overlords there as well. But yeah, there are Nuke MiGs in play. But a bit standoffish at the moment. Okay, going to be an engagement now. We've got a lot of Scorpions and a lot of quads versus a lot of Overlords, ECMs, and Nuke MiGs. Nuke MiGs going to come in. It's going to be a juicy hit. He does overkill, though. He hits 4 MiGs on 1 target, which is like 1 quad. Splash damage did kill a bit of other stuff. Jean-Michel there has been picked off. And yeah, SPL has still got a bit of work to do here because he's mainly got quads now. AP ammo quads against a lot of Overlords. Helix is also coming in. It's a bit of a backup. I think more stingers here would not be a bad idea from SPL. Like a stinger there, stinger there, stinger there. Just like a concave of stingers. But Madara really applying the pressure. He's floating like 10k. Brings in the Helixes. Massive quad pop there from SPL. Takes out 1 of the Helixes. 2 of the Helixes. Nuke MiGs come in. Take out the majority of the quads. But also still a chunk of them live. A lot of Scorpions now coming in. Trying to take out these Overlords. Some Overlords are dying. It's a bit of even trade-off, to be fair. It is a bit of an even trade-off. I just feel like this battle could be going more Madara's way if the Nuke MiG targeting was a little bit better. If that first hit that took 4 Nuke MiGs only took 1 Nuke MiG, you would still have 3 in the air to help you support against this, and 3 Nuke MiGs would wreck all of this. You would not be being forced back to this position. You'd probably still be here and, yeah, pressing the issue into SPL's base. Madara has got double the XP. Yet to see carpet and artillery, I think. I don't think we've seen that, have we? Okay, carpet bomb heading in. Artillery coming in as well. I kind of hoping it's between there, so you kill the oil and that bunker. I think it is heading in that general direction. Didn't kill that bunker. That's like a big defense that against the Overlords coming in. If I was SPL, I'd be trying to repair that as soon as I can. It's a huge defense against the tanks. Okay, Nuke MiG circling again. We have a Scud Storm and a Nuke probably going to fire around about the same time. Madara probably feeling the pressure more though, because a Scud Storm is going to do more damage. Okay, Nuke MiG's coming in. Hopefully the split. Oh man, he just uses 4 Nuke MiGs on 1 Scorpion. It still wrecked the army a lot because the splash is huge, but you could have literally killed every single Scorpion. Instead, like either 2 or 4 or whatever escaped. Palace up the front. It's a secondary palace actually, because there's a palace on the left. Actually, it's the 3rd palace. It's a 3rd palace. Madara gets to cancel out on that palace. There is a battle bus, a ton of quads coming in from the right. SPL really trying to hold this, and Madara really trying to push through. Battle bus goes close. It's gonna probably kill 1 Overlord. Yeah, it does kill 1 Overlord. SPL's getting all the bounty money though. Got defender's advantage. A huge line of defense. A load of RPGs here doing some big damage. He does have AP rockets as well. A lot of tier 1 units here for SPL are going down. 4 Overlords remain. SPL has done well to hold so far. 2 nukes now out for Madara. Overlord's pushing on the left-hand side, but this is a micro issue again, just like we saw SPL do actually. That Overlord there is a gift. Gift kill. EMP comes in, disables a hell of a lot of defense and some tanks. But yeah, that Overlord there, living on the edge a little bit. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Here comes a mine drop now from the nuke. Jean Michel comes in, snipes 1 of the Overlords. Not even sure which Overlord it sniped. Actually, it was that one. It was almost dead anyway, though. Probably not the best target. SPL going to continue to press forward. That Overlord on the left, it was another free gift, effectively. And it looks to me like SPL is going to hold this. After all that relentless aggression there from Madara, SPL is still holding. Basically level 5 now. Is level 5 now. And Frax Bomb and Sneak Attack are going to be devastating. The Nuke MiGs coming in though is really trying to win the game here and now. Nuke MiGs, one of them gets taken out. Do come in and hit their target though. Another Overlord has been sniped, and there's 2 Overlords now there in play for SPL to take. We've got Madara ready to fire a nuke. Carpet bomb comes in. That bunker though can still be repaired.
Warning, a Scud Storm has been
Scud Storm has actually been the first thing to fire, and that's from SPL. I believe it's on those oils. Nuke from Madara is still... Oh no, it is fired. It is fired. It's going to be pretty juicy actually. Kills a chunk of the army there. Scud Storm from SPL though has wiped out 2 oils. Anthrax Bomb. Anthrax Bomb. We'll get my words out. Come in to hit Madara. Madara doesn't need to run away from that. He just needs to force fire to ground, and the nuke radiation will override it. Is an allowed bug in the game within tournaments. But if we do an oil check, we've got 4 oils in play for Madara. And 4 oils in play for SPL, and both on players on a refinery. So the oils and refinery are even, but SPL has what, 4, 5, 6, 7 markets, some of which are building, one of which is fake. But Madara is still committing to the Overlords. We haven't seen any nuke cannons actually. Wants to push in more quickly with a massive tank army. SPL pops his massive tank from this tunnel. Is it going to do anything though? It looks like he's actually taking a hell of a lot of damage, but SPL does have this palace, like a secondary or even 3rd palace. On the left is providing a massive defense here, taking out 2 or 3 Overlords so far. The problem is now all the ECMs have been cleared for Madara. Nuke MiGs come in, and that's going to be a very juicy hit. That is when overkill is allowed, when there's a big blob of units all together. Madara really wants to win here. He's really, really trying hard. But is he going to run out of steam though? Is he running out of cash back at home? Can he keep going? SPL losing some units here, losing some quads. We've got a sneak attack deployed actually defensively for SPL rather than more aggressively. I actually think the value of having it there and killing some of these just with 1 or 2 quads would have been actually pretty nice. Yeah, Jean-Michel is in play, and the workers are going close to the Overlord, ready to steal the Overlord. Does steal the Overlord. Plus a load of tier 1 units heading in this direction, and another Overlord is going to fall. There's a few Nuke MiGs on the way. Still a little bit overkill on some of these units, but I think that, weirdly, that quad actually survived the initial nuke hit. I think it's because it was like vetted. It had like vet 2 or vet 3. Madara may be going for one big final surprise attack. He does have a bunch of helixes, and they're all empty though.
The speaker tower is ready.
Okay, he's filling 2 of them. Carpet bomb and artillery used on the defenses over here on the left. The SPL now just needs to hold. He has a ton of units. Artillery is probably going to get the Jarman unless he moves. Does get the Jarman. Very nice artillery. But regardless though, can Madara push any further just with 2 units? We've got GPS scrambler here on the quads. Nuclear missile is ready. I think there is quite nice between those 2 oils. Maybe directly on that, or maybe like there. I'm not sure if you can kill both of them oils or not. Like in 1 shot, I mean. Maybe Madara is trying to save his nuke though for a support power combination to kill this single scud. A lot of helixes here from Madara. But there's also a lot of quads. Them helix is just going to go down. 1 helix falls. 1 helix has a low HP. And SPL has 10k float. There's actually a stealth battle bus in the base. We have a nuke now fired from Madara. I think it's here. Yeah, it's here. Bit of a bad attack in the grand scheme of things. Would have been nicer like there, for example, or there. Or between those, or just one of the oars. But yeah, I think that is over now. We've got 3 helixes coming in once again. Could be an EMP there on top of the army. But I think the tunnels still work, even when they're EMP'd. So you can still have a big quad pop. SPL stolen a dozer. There are 3 quads. Big pop of scorpions. I'm not quite sure how much of a use they're going to be. Scud Storm is ready to fire. SPL's not controlling these at all. But yeah, Madara's falling apart at this stage. It's already GG. SPL now has a power plant and built a CC and a power, and the deal is sealed, I'm afraid. There's a load of stealth scorpions straight down the middle of the map. Scud Storm is ready to fire. Madara at this point can only delay the inevitable. And that is looking like a 4-0. Yeah, 4-0 there for SPL. Very nice game. Nice try there from Madara, but ultimately wasn't able to break through the defense. And the macro is just on another level for SPL compared to what we saw from Madara. Okay, jumping into the next match, we now have SPL down in the bottom left with the red USA Vanilla. Up in the top right, we have XS Madara with the Cyan GLA Tox. Yeah, quite a big and open map. Easy to get in and harass the Chinooks. It's also very easy for the Vs to push across the map mid-game and close down the arms dealer. What would I prefer? I might prefer the USA, you know. I might prefer to pick the USA. I think it's kind of balanced though. Tox is very strong. You got the Tox tunnels. Terrorists are strong. RPGs are strong because they have a pretty much 100% accuracy. Once they fire, they're going to hit the target, compared to the other GLAs which don't. Those drop here from SPL is going to kill nothing. He's trying to reverse the dozer. If you're wondering how to reverse a dozer, by the way, you select the dozer and you click immediately behind it, and you do lots of little clicks. If you select the dozer and click like over there, he won't reverse. He'll walk. He'll drive forward. But if you do lots of little clicks, you can make him reverse like all the way across the map if you're willing to put in the time and effort to make him reverse. It's not like other CNCs where you press D and you'll drive backwards. Is it D? I think it is D. Okay, box build from SPL. Building a firebase up on the north side of his base. The first unit actually is an ambulance, not a V. First technical is out from Madara. Gonna find a dozer, does kill it. Stops the firebase getting up, very nice. But just killing a dozer from your first attack, it's not economic damage. And you're not taking away any Vs, and actually he's taking economic damage himself. Third supply going up from Madara, nice timing by the way. Going for a third supply nice and quick, but he is losing a lot of workers here though. Would like to see that protected. He's not saving any of them actually, they're all dead. Okay, technical enters the base now of SPL. Is a TNT? Is a TNT, but an RPG inside of there too. But all of the V's survive and the technical goes down. Okay, third supply in play. Ambulance is still alive. It's waiting for it's waiting for its next drive-by. It wants to kill a load more workers. Okay, big blob of V's going up. SPL actually has 199 XP and Madara has 0. And the thing is, if these workers gave XP, this ambulance would be collecting a hell of a lot. Yeah, it's killed another 5 workers there in literally the space of a couple of seconds. Okay, Tech RPG in the back. Has he killed 2 Chinooks there? Nah, they got actually pulled there by SPL. The V's continues to press across the map. Supply there is sold by Madara. Does SPL need to go back now to clear this, or can he clear that with 1 V plus a few MDs? I think he can clear it himself with just that. But the ambulance down in the bottom right is now going to get killed. V's continue to press. I thought that was a terrorist ambulance, actually a worker. SPL continues to push across the map. Arms nearly getting closed down, and that is looking very, very bad. That's what I mean about V's being able to push across the map so easy. And also, the first attack from Madara didn't get any economic damage, did not take down any V's. It was just killing that 1 V that was building the firebase, which actually SPL doesn't even really care about that second dozer as long as the other one is still alive. A bunch of technicals now going to try and trap these V's against the side of the map. But so far, the micro there from SPL has been pretty nice. Couple of RPGs there unloaded. Is any V going to go down though? Looks like 1 V actually will go down. 2 Vs go down. SPL has lost a little bit there. But back at home, he can just be building his next wave. Another couple of technicals coming in. And this army is quickly thinning out actually for SPL. But he still kills all of the technicals, and now I think there's only like 1 technical left for Madara. I think that might be GG. Yeah, it is. Quick 5-0. Well, not the quickest, actually. We have had a 20-minute one, haven't we? Vivid against Nickname was 20 minutes. But 43-minute there. Flawless victory there for SPL. GG. Well played to him. Let me know what you thought in the comments. And I'll see you in the next one.